Hello all and welcome to MaygusCrag Gaming. Alright, today we are playing Farming Sim 2025 and we're starting up where we left off, and this field looks like it's going to be good. So we got, look, the plowing was the only problematic issue and everything's going smoothly. So this field is going to plant wheat. Then we'll have wheat, canola, and corn. Then we'll have all of our pig food. Amen, brothers and sisters. Alright, so let's check some of this real quick. I don't have a whole lot to do, I don't think. But actually, I do. Let's check the water levels. Let's make sure our water levels are good while that's continuing. And also, you know what? Before I do that, let's go ahead and unlock this. And oh, you know what? Well, we're good. We're gonna get this out of the way of the truck route. Let's park this over here. Let's park this over here. Guys, be blessed. Be thankful every morning. Praise God. Praise Jesus, praise the Holy Spirit. Work hard and stay in tune with the Lord. He'll work everything out for your good. His perfect plan will come to fruition. His perfect plan will come to fruition. And man makes his plans, but God makes his own for you. And his plan always wins. So, here we go. We've got that field almost done. That's just a little Bible verse, little tidbit for you. Let's see here. There is my cedar. But we're going to check real quick. Let's check here. Alright, so we're going to look for corn or wheat. Wheat, not corn, wheat. So next month. So, we're going to prep that field. We're going to make sure all these greenhouses are filled up. And then let's check the corn too. Let's actually check the corn, see if that is actually done. Still growing. Good. I think this will be harvestable in the next 2 days. It looks like we got some weeds here. Or something. I don't know. It looks like some weeds or something. It's kind of odd. A little bit here too. I don't know what that is. Corn has had some problems. Look at this. This field is perfect. It's, you know, I almost want to say I should stretch this out a little bit. So after this harvest, I may actually go ahead and build this field out this way a little bit more and just kind of expand it, because I want it to be expanded. I think I'm going to leave the rest of it how it is though. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and see how much we can expand that, if it is actually going to be worth it. Because that hasn't reached the edge yet, so we can go ahead and plow that possibly. So let's see what we can do. It actually looks like it's pretty well good. You know what? It's good. It's good. I wanted to double check, but it's good. Alright. So the field is properly prepped. It is getting done. We will plant wheat next month. We will harvest the corn next month and prep the fields to plant more corn. Canola is planted and ready to go. And we're going to make sure our water flow is good for all of our greenhouses. And then we're going to check the pig food. And our checklist is done, guys. Make a checklist. Let me know. Get her good. Oh, I'm having a wonderful morning, guys. Let's go ahead and check this out. That is full. I think all of these are full, but we're going to check them out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I just got stuck. That's a little frustrating. Okay. So we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go farmland. No, not farmland. Let's go back on that. Oh, got rid of it. We're gonna go construction. This. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's see if we can. Alright. Let's see if that helps. So we got a little extra here. Let's see if we can do that. I'm gonna top these all off, I think. Oh, cool. Still young in this one. I think it's time to get a little coffee while this is going, guys. So I'll leave you to watch this one. I love these little groups. I don't know what these are. I'm not going to say it out here. But I tell you what, if I ever get a chance to sponsor it, I definitely will because I like it. Really good energy drink. I like the flavor too. I think it's my favorite. Really good taste. Hawaiian shaved ice. You can figure it out from there, guys. If you like them, tell me. I wasn't gonna say it, but I said it. Man, it's really actually really good. It's my fave. Sometimes I have fave stuff and then I change to new fave stuff sometimes, but sometimes I always go back to the old stuff. Sometimes I get the new stuff. A little bit of variety. That's the spice of life. Oh, Jesus. I'm good. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to drink that pretty quick. I have a feeling this farm is gonna. It might stay where it's at for a while. I might leave it how it is, but eventually I think I might grow it into something bigger. Right now we're at a very comfortable stage. I think I'm very happy with the farm. Now we just gotta keep building. Matter of fact, let's check here real quick. Good, it saved. Let's check here real quick. Let's check animal pens. Let's see how many pigs we have. It doesn't say. We got a new litter. My pigs are getting more pricey. More pricey as they grow. Let's see here. I think it's time to sell these guys. They're 8 months. They can start breeding really at 6 months. Some of these males are really getting big. I can make quite a bit of change if I sold them. You know, I don't want to spend the money on the food, and that's the big expenditure. Now, if I can get to a point where I can supply the food and I'm not spending money on food, and I'm also making money selling extra food, I think I'll continue to grow this. So let's give it just a little bit. We'll keep supplying food for this. Matter of fact, next month corn is up. And that'll give us all 3 base foods, which means next month we will be able to keep this farm pretty much flowing, I think, with a steady pace of food. I will have to probably build some more silos. I'm going to build one somewhere over this direction for, actually I want my silos all located in the same area, I think, but that's going to be really tough. I should have planned this out a little bit more, but that's okay. Alright, that is going to be my canola silo. We'll put a silo over here for wheat. And then I think we'll put a silo over there somewhere for corn. I think that would be a good plan. Corn I may move a little bit farther over here. So, we'll see. I think maybe. I think, yeah. We're going to definitely see this farm expand greatly. We're going to see this farm expand greatly, guys. Maybe it'll be one of the biggest pig farms we ever see on Farming Sim 19. But I will put this up. If you like the pig farming in this game, I'm curious to challenge someone, or all of you, whoever's watching, to make a farm, whether it be pigs or anything. I kind of want to say pig farm. I would prefer to challenge a pig farm, so it would be right along the same kind of gauge for building. But yeah, pig farm. Let's see who can build the biggest pig farm. Send in your videos on the channels. What you got going, whether it's big or small. Let's kind of make some comparisons and contrasts and discuss what is working for you and what isn't, so we can kind of learn from each other. I'd appreciate that, guys, definitely. I drove a little far while I was stopping there. We were just taking the scenic route, that's all. Alright, we're going to check this inside a little bit and make sure they're all filled. Ooh, look at there, right? Ooh, we had to dump some water there. Let's back up. Alright, let's dump a little water. Oh, it's full. Okay. Let's get moving. We're gonna fill these up. You know, guys, I have to say this. If the Lord has spoken to you about something, trust it. Especially if he confirms it through another believer, or 2 believers. Or more. Trust it. Alright guys, I'm gonna mute you for a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. I just had to make a phone call. Sometimes you gotta do those things. Alright, let's get filled up. It looks like that field's almost done. Good. So that is gonna be prepped. We're gonna roll it after we plant. So we can hopefully get a bigger crop. Let's check that. See what our stats are on it. Now it doesn't have any seeds in it, so it's not going to show any of that. But let's just see, 50% fertilized. So we'll have a 50% crop yield. I noticed that when you start out on a field, usually you get 50%. Now that one has been used a few times, and it's had some crops through it. So it's actually gotten some blowout from the crops, and also some rolling, and some rain, which has increased. I think those three for sure. I could be wrong, but I think those three implements have increased it, which I'm sure they have. It's now up to 55%. It was 50 from the first crop. So that is bonus. We can get 5% more yield this next crop cycle, which is good. Let's go ahead. Let's take a tractor. Let's find a tractor here. We're going to drop this off. I just want to drive over to my other fields. I want to see what they're looking like. I know they're not harvestable yet, but I just want to look at them. I just want to look at them. Just look at them. We just got a little old trailer, guys, but it does the job. If you got a little house or a big house, it don't matter. Just be thankful you got a house. For real. I just got a little house, a little trailer, but it's all mine. It's a blessing. Alright, let's go check over here and see what this destruction is. I'm curious what it is. I want to know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to it, but I want to see what this destruction is. There's little bits of it. Let's see if we... Oh, I think crop destruction got turned on. I had that off. I don't like that. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to settings. Let's look for crop destruction.
Watching YouTube tutorials where I'll set up the phone in front of me and I pause every step and it still looks like a 3-year-old raptor gift.
I share the pain. It's brutal. Are you good at it? Oh, no. My gift looks like it's open once I'm done wrapping it.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's awful.
I don't see anything with the crop. Let's try general settings. Okay. Here we go. Help window. No, this isn't. This is just. Don't tell me they turned crop right here. Crop destruction. It's off. So why is the crops destructing? That's weird. Maybe it didn't get planted. Let's get in here and look at this. Let's see what happened here. 95% yield bonus? Holy shit! Pardon my language, but that's really good. 100% on some of it? No, 100% fertilized. That's really good. I got really lucky with that field. Alright, so we're going to get a lot of corn, which is really good because that's our base food. So these two small fields might yield us the corn we need. So I was thinking we were going to get not as much corn. Let's go check the other field. Let's see what the yield on that is. So we're getting really good crop yield from these. So the corn on this is going to be really, it's going to be massive. I thought I had a lot of wheat first season and a lot of canola first season, but these cornfields are going to yield me a lot of corn. I might even be able to, I think I'm going to keep these corn. I think I really will. But I might be able to make a good chunk of money off some of this corn, which is going to be a blessing. Okay, so this one, only 72. So the smaller field, which was just plowed, is better than this field. This is only 50% fertilized. 72, I'll take that too. That's a good blessing too. It's not as much, but we're going to take that. So this field may need to be fertilized at some point more to get a little bit more yield out of it. We've got quite a bit of manure and quite a bit of slurry, so we're going to invest soon. I'm going to take a few months and try and catch up on the loans, because I think we're sitting pretty good right now. I kind of want to build a couple more greenhouses. I really don't want to spend the money. I think it's not the right time. I really want to, but I think I'm going to wait just 1 to 2 seasons, maybe 1 season. So maybe next season we'll pay a little bit on the loan, build 2 more lettuce greenhouses, so we can start getting some more passive income, and then we're going to build those as far as we need to, and we're going to get a certain amount, and then we'll have to find some other space if we want to build more. But I think 2 more in September will be a good choice, and maybe just pay a little off on the loan, and then we're going to work towards that, because that'll boost our money flow, and then we can pay off more of the loan. So as we're sitting right now, you can see there we've got 6 and 6, so we've got 12 units. If we do 2 more, that'll give us 14 units, and that's really going to boost our cash flow. So you know what? Let's just be oh, a bug! It was on my neck. God damn, that was fucking crazy. How did that get there? I threw it, but I don't know where it went. That was kind of freaky. I always get these certain bugs in my house. They always come to my house, and I can't understand it. It's always the one type of bug, and I swear to God, they're in this area, and they always get in my house. And I don't know how they get in my house, but they get in my house. They find a way in, and it's lots of them, and I'm always finding them dead somewhere. God, I hate them. Okay, let me get back to this. Pardon my language. I got a little goofy and crazy there for a second, but I'm sure some of y'all have that same problem. Alright, so everything is prepped. Let's go ahead. This field is almost finito. This is a beautiful field. I really got lucky with this field. I really did. I got lucky with that field. Now, she was a little bit of a pain if you watched the other 2 videos. She was a little bit of a pain if you watched the other 2 videos, but we did get her done. I think I left just enough room here to do what I want. This farm is really turning out to be kind of nice. It's got its little courts and kind of tight spaces, but I think it's become quite manageable. It's not perfect, but it's actually workable, which I'm okay with. If you got a workable thing, you're doing good. Alright, let's dump some water. We're gonna get, oh, that's filled completely. Okay, so we don't need to dump some water. Alright, let's get this, ooh, we got off that. Let's see here. That's gonna fill up, we'll let that fill up. Alright, we got 4 more of these. I think we're gonna need 1 to 2 more, maybe 3 more truckloads. We're gonna double check all these. And we're gonna make sure they're good. This should be filled soon. Yep, it's filled. Now these hold 40,000 gallons of water, each one. And I'd say they use about 8 to 12K a day. So, roughly. I haven't really checked it out. It's actually probably a little bit more than 8 to 10K, but I think they use about that much per day, from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. I'd have to double check. They might use more than that, but usually they can run about 2 days when they're full. Almost 3, but usually about 2. So these bigger units, I really like them because, oh, it's like I heard a tractor. That field is completely done and it's ready to sow. So in September, we're gonna sow some wheat in there. That way we can get a crop. And we're gonna roll it after we, actually, while we're thinking of it, let's get this prepped. So I actually don't forget about this. Let's go ahead and fold this up. This is my roller tractor. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. I've got this one. I actually, now if you tuned in from the last 2 episodes, you saw this. I bought, no, maybe you haven't. I don't know if I did in the last 2 episodes. I think I did, but I'd have to double check. I'm pretty sure I did. But this tractor I bought for almost $33K. It's 150 horse. It's got the double tire going there. And on top of that, it's got the loader. It's only 40 months old. And I really repaired it for, I think, under $2,000. So this was about $35,000. And we got a really good small tractor for extra work. It's really a great buy. I got really lucky on that. Speaking of which, we're going to go ahead, pull this off the field. We're going to turn this around and drive this over here. I'm going to get it kind of parked off to the side. I think this is going to be a little location where I park off to the side. I may make some kind of parking space here, or parking lot, or space for a shed or something, but I do like to just park on the property, so I'm not really into really doing all the roads and all that kind of stuff. I never really have. Well, one time I did on Farming Sim 19, and that data I built, and it was really a cool little spot, but I never played it much. I was trying to do a realistic small homestead, and it's really cool, but I never really played it much. Maybe one day I will. Maybe soon. Maybe we'll do like a throwback Thursday or something. Alright. We're gonna get this in a prep point. Alright, now next, we're going to prep one more tractor. We're going to leave this right here. We're going to leave this plow here. Now, if I remember right, I leased that plow. I almost want one. I really think I do want one, but I did lease that. So we're going to go to vehicles, and we're going to look for leased. Right here's the leased. And we're going to go ahead and return that. Yes. Okay. So we don't have any more lease on that. Let's check all our stuff here. So this. The tractor really needs repair. It's starting to need repair more often, and it's starting to drop down to the 70s quite a bit. So, you know, that's 40 months. So this one might have the same situation. So I did use it a little bit. It's not dropped much. It's actually valued more than I purchased it for. So selling it would actually be a benefit. We're going to kind of wait on that. We're going to see how that tractor works out. But I'm wondering if this tractor might need to be sold. Let's take this stuff. We're going to go repair this real quick. Actually, let's get back to the water. The water is done. I knew it was about time to get to the water. Guys, I will say something. The Lord will always bring you back to it. He will always call upon you, Steve. It's just something I've noticed in life. I'll have random moments where I'm quite busy, and then the Lord will remind me of Him, that He's there and to think on Him. And I tell you what, be happy if you know the Lord, because if you know the Lord and you've been with the Lord, you are completely and utterly 100% saved. Nothing will take you from Him. No, not angels, nor demons, nor anything. Not angels, demons, devils, nothing. Nothing can snatch you from his hand. You are His. That's just a friendly reminder, guys. And even when you get in a... Now, I'll give you a little testimony. There was a time in my life after an illness was brought about in my life and I still have the illness, but I'm actually medicated now and really have been healed quite a large amount, and I feel like I'm doing well. But through that illness, I learned that even though I was really far from God, He was still always there. I may have felt I was far from God. He was still always there. And in that distance I felt, there was many things He did for me. And there was one moment I specifically remember the moment. I don't remember what I was doing, where I was at, but I remember God brought me Himself to my mind. And it was almost, it wasn't almost, it was a reassurance that He was saying, I'm right here. And I believe that He's done these things throughout my life. I'm almost 100%, I'd say I'm 100% sure that He was reminding me that He never would leave me nor forsake me, even when I thought He would. And that's a little testimony. And you know what? Kind of helps me saying it, but I hope it helps someone out there. I hope it does. I really hope it helps someone out there. You know, things happen in our lives. People die. People get sick. I got sick. Whatever. I hate to reiterate. But through it all, even if something happens and you pray for it, it might not be God's will. Don't give up on God because of that. And you know what? If you have, I pray that you realize that He's still there and trying to talk to Him. Talk to Him. He will tell you what He needs to. He is a loving, caring Father. And death was brought into this world by the sin of Adam and Eve. And you know, we don't like death. No one does. It hurts us. But you know what? Just trust and believe there's a better place up there if you believe in Jesus Christ. And just trust and believe that there are good things in this world, because God makes good things in this world. His wonderful deeds go throughout the world for His praise and glory. And He does things for our good, and He's our Father. I just want to say, I'm going to say a little prayer. Lord, I pray for anyone out there hurting, whatever their need, whatever their hurt, that You administer to it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Thank You. I will tell you, I have had many blessings in this world, and sometimes I felt like I've had many curses. But you know what? I feel like the curses were only to teach me about blessings and to bring me into more blessings. So, you know, just be happy. Just be happy. Just be happy. Maybe curses is a bad word, but it kind of feels right, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Hopefully it helps somebody out there. I really hope it does. I pray in Jesus' name it does. I hope all you guys are doing well. And a little tidbit of information: if you struggle with mental illness, I urge you, if you don't know God, or even if you do know God, seek Him every day, pray to Him, and watch your life change. He will direct and move everything. You know, it's funny. When I first was diagnosed with bipolar, I had a lot of opportunities where everything seemed to fall through, whether that be me getting help or, well, maybe not entirely help, but there were certain things throughout that just fell through. And I know that was God's hand, because He was protecting me from something that I think would have hurt me. If, I think it would have hurt me if I would have went through that. And you know what? My mother's wisdom and my family, even my wife, my uncles, all the people in my life, especially my uncle and my wife and my mom, and my dad, all my family, let's just say especially everyone, they all helped me through that, and I feel like that was God's hand holding me throughout all of it, so I could be in this moment, guys. And that's a little testament to my life today, a little testimony about my life. I hope you all have a blessed day. We're going to see what else we have to film here, and then I'm going to wrap it up, I think. I think I'm going to wrap it up and maybe do some chores and eat or something. You know what, on second thought, guys, maybe it's time to press a little bit. You know, I always have second guesses like that. I don't know why I second guess like that. I'll think, well, maybe it's time to do a little something, and then I'm like, you know, I changed my mind. I'm like, you know what? Let's press. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm a little quirky. You guys might have some quirkiness too. Put in the comments what your quirks are. Mine is I second guess myself. Tell me what you do, guys. Let's share. Let's be a community. Let's be a community of gamers, a community of people, and a community of faith. Let's do that. And even if you don't believe, you are 100% welcome in this community. Just one thing: be respectful and be loving. Now, if you want to convey something, I'm okay with that, but just be respectful and be loving. That's all I ask. Alright, let's go ahead and hop out here real quick. We're going to check these last two. These last two are the only ones that really need to be filled. I just want to see where they're at. That one is pretty good, but we're going to top it off maybe. And this one is, well, you know what? I think we're going to leave those two. I should top them off so they're all at the same. You know what? If you're going to do something, do it right. My mama used to say that all the time. That doesn't mean sometimes you're going to do it wrong, but you should have that attitude, because if you have that attitude, you're going to do more right than wrong when you're doing your work. Less mistakes, and you're going to get it right more often. And there's going to be days when you have utter perfection, and there's going to be days when you have disaster strikes. And when that disaster strikes, you'll be able to handle it. And sometimes that disaster can kind of get you off track a little bit. Take a deep breath if you need to. Make steps to move forward. And just fix what you can. Fix what you can. Alright, we're going to get about 8K here. I don't need 8K, but I'm going to get, well, we'll get about 7K. That should be enough. I think that, well, I should have got 8K. Let's see if this gets completely full. If it doesn't, we're going to make another trip. Because I was a little impatient and didn't want to wait. But that's patience is a virtue, and God works it out in us every day. Alright, well, we're gonna be good, so, you know what, I was patient enough. Maybe I thought I wasn't, but I was. Looky there, we got a little extra. So, everything's looking good. Actually, this brings me to thought, a reminder. Thank you, God, for reminding me that. We've got to get the pig feed. We've got to get the pig feed going. So we're going to let this fill. And we're going to get this tractor. So much to do, and I'm jumping around, but that's okay. We got to get it done. Sometimes that's the way life is. So if you're having these moments, just keep trucking. Oh, that reminds me of a song. Star trucking across the universe on the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. If you're from my era, you probably know that song. If you're a little bit younger, look it up. Maybe you'll find it funny. Maybe you'll like Star Trek. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so what was I doing again? Feed. So I was right where I needed to be, and I moved because I was distracting myself. That's alright. Focus. Focus. Alright. So this tractor is looking pretty need of repair. So we're gonna go down there, we're gonna grab a full stack of pig food, which is 8K, and we're gonna kind of divvy it up between the birthing pen and the holding pen, or the big pen. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to get 11,000 pigs in there, but it can hold 11,000 pigs. That's a lot. Ooh, that's a lot. 11,400 some odd pigs. That's a big. I made it really big. I'd like to see them put in something for the pins. If you guys from Farming Sim are watching this video, if you come across this video, definitely do something with the pins where you can change, like deconstruct and reconstruct the pin size, because I feel like now I'm actually thinking you could do that, or you could also make it so you can maybe build. This could be an idea for a new farming sim. You could do an add-on for extra food pins, like maybe extend the building, or put on maybe something inside the pin that gives it more food bins, like a separate building that you could actually place inside the pin on the pasture part. Like, for instance, if you look at my property, let's go ahead and look at the map here real quick. I will give you a for instance. So this pin is located right here, but the fencing is right here. So right in this area, maybe you could put a rectangular building here that has more housing and more feeding, and it would be an add-on to the building, an add-on construction, and that could be a very great way to make more food area. You could combine the food areas, more feed, more hay, more straw. There might be some programming it needs to make it work really well, unless you combine the units. Actually, that's a good idea. Combine the units so they work as one with food. So an add-on that makes... God, that sounds like a great idea to me. So yeah, guys, definitely something to really think about. Definitely something. So check me out on Twitch if you guys haven't. MaygusCrag at twitch.com. I do get on there from time to time. I'm trying to build up my YouTube right now. Just working on that. I may give Twitch a little back burner for a minute. I've been losing a few followers on Twitch. It's frustrating, but there's always setbacks. Sometimes minor, sometimes major. Right now it's minor, and hopefully it stays that way. Um, I'm just kind of working through everything to build this as much as possible. Definitely, definitely will say keep dreaming, guys. You know what? This may never show me profit, but you know what? At least I can touch and reach who I can, and if that's all I ever do, I'll be thankful for that. Um, so definitely, be happy, guys. Be happy. And you know what? Pray for me. I'll pray for you. If you have a prayer need and you need something to pray, or if you have a dream, a prayer, drop it in the comments. Let's have community. Let's kind of build each other. Let's build each other, guys. Let's have a faith-based gaming built community. Let's build together, guys. Contact me if you want a game together and you want to play this game together. Maybe we make a multiplayer. Maybe we start playing. Now sometimes things fall out because some people do things that are just not right to you. That just means that they didn't care and they didn't consider your feelings. But you know, that's almost forgot. Let's go ahead and build this up. But forget, and move on. Alright, we're gonna back this right up. Let's get this filled. We're looking kind of low on cash, guys, but you know what? We're almost finished. As soon as this pig food's done, we can move forward to the next day, and we're gonna have a crop. So we're gonna fill up our pig food in our bins, and we're gonna fill it up good. We're gonna fill it up good. And we're gonna try and do it the right percent. We want to focus the percents. 50 is gonna be 50. We're gonna do 50% of the pig food is gonna be it's gonna be is this going in? It's not seeming to go in. Okay. 50% of the pig food is gonna be corn. 25% is going to be wheat, and then another 20% is going to be canola. And you know what? I said I wasn't going to do it, but you know what? I changed my mind. We might even build a field with beets or potatoes. I'm kind of thinking I want to try beets now that I've said that. I wouldn't mind potatoes too. We might try both and see which is the best fit for crop rotations and growth and amounts of food. Because to be honest, I'm not going to need a lot. It's only 5% until those. So maybe I could do a very small field with beets. I think a small field with beets will be good. Let's get this repaired. Let's see. It says it's repaired. Okay. 31,000. Let's repaint it just because we want to. Look at that. The less expenditure and it's still really good. This is good. Let's do a little repair on that. We're gonna keep this equipment upgraded. Definitely keep it upgraded. Now, let's hop in this tractor. I need fuel. That's what that is. I need fuel. I can't believe I didn't look at the little signal. So let's see, where is the fuel here? I don't know where the fuel is here. Let's look at the map, see what we can find for fuel. Oh, dear gas station. Da -da! I haven't done that in a while. Oh, gas station. Where's the gas? At the gas station. I mean, you know, I gotta give myself a little leeway there because when I'm playing Farming Sim 19, I'm used to no man's land where the gas station is up at the building and there's just a little gas pump. There's not actually a gas station, so I didn't really realize there were, you know, I've gone past this gas station a million times. I knew it was here. I just didn't make the correlation because typically thinking about Farming Sim 19 and No Man's Land. So I gotta give myself a little bit of a leeway and grace there. Alright, we got our pig food, let's head forward. I'm smarter than I thought. Oh, shoot. Although that felt really stupid. I felt really stupid. Yeah, I did. Maybe it was a little stupid. Yeah, maybe a lot stupid. I should have thought of that, but whatever. Whew, that gas was pricey. 4K? I was at 62 grand, almost 4K for gas. I think that's what it cost. Woo! That was a lot. I hate to see the bill on a tractor's gas tank if in real life. I hate to see the bill. I wonder if it's something like, I don't think it would be that, but you know what? It could be a semi. I bet you could spend maybe $200-300 depending on the unit. That's just kind of a guess and an estimate thinking about it, but maybe you spend more, I don't know. Traveling all the time, I bet you spend a lot of money on gas with semis. It's diesel too, so. I would think most trucks are diesel. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I was just thinking. I wonder how a actual truck, like a semi-truck, would work if they were designed to utilize regular gas. I really don't know about that. It's a thought. I don't know. Would it be beneficial? Would it be not beneficial? Would you have... I don't know. That's just... I don't know why I thought about that. But yeah, it's just a thought. It's an idea. Hell, for all I know, they could have them, but I really don't think they do. Every time I see a truck, they're getting diesel, so... Could we have them in this world if a company really wanted to build them? Would people buy them? Yeah, maybe so. Would there be some benefit to them? I'm sure there just might. Would there be some downplays to them? Yeah, there probably might. But, you know, people like what they like, and they use what they use. It's the way of the world for everyone to do different things. And that's just how it is. Alright, let's see here. Pig food. How much do we want to drop in here? I think we're going to go ahead and drop about 5K. That'll work. Alright, I think we're going to be good. Now, I have only increased this little husbandry unit by 1 pig as of late, and one sow. And also, we did birth some babies, so we're going to get those out of the way. We're going to get those in the other pen, so we'll put this food in here. And then we want to keep just the grown pigs in there and get the babies out as soon as we can, because I don't want them to eat up the food in that pen. I want them to be in the larger pen. That is strictly going to be used for birth and transfer to the big pen. That is its function, and I would like to keep it that way. I don't think it could be really used for more than that. Maybe it could, but as of right now, that's what I want it for, and that's what it is going to be. And right now, it works out well, because every time there's a birth, I can make 1 to 2 trips a month with this little trailer, and I can transfer them, and it works really good. Now, I may need a bigger transfer unit to sell the pigs eventually, if I want to make top buck, or maybe I sell them straight from the pen, but that's to be said or done. I don't know for sure, but let's see here. With 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 7. 7, let's go down. 8, 9, 10. We're going to get 2 more out of there. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh well. This pig is only worth 25, so that leads me to believe it's not that good of a pig. Not that good of a pig, probably. Now, typically, the boars are worth less than... Oh, we highlighted more than we needed. The boars are worth less than the sows. Boars are still a little expensive, but boars are typically less than sows. And that is due to the fact that you don't need as many boars as you do sows to produce pigs. You know what, guys? When you go through a hard moment in life and a hard thing, anything, a breakup, anything, if things change in your life, it's 100% for the better, I would say. Maybe not. Sometimes you might not feel that way, but God has a plan for you, and it is for your better. So, well, you know, sometimes you might not think it's better, and sometimes it might not be better. But even though that bad things happen, I think there is something better on the other side. I will say that God does things for a reason, and if something happens in your life that causes you to wonder if God is really working for you, definitely believe He is, because He is. He's not doing anything to hurt you. He really loves you. Bad things happen to people, to good people, and those things hurt you sometimes. But you know what? God will use that bad thing for something wonderful. And He might, and not might, He will use it for His glory, and He will use it for your good. Trust Him. So God knows what's going to happen in this world and what's going to not happen in this world. So just move, be faithful. If you're going through a hard time, just be trusting of Him. And the more things you go through, and the more ways you learn how to trust God, the more you trust Him, the more ease comes to mind, even in difficult situations sometimes. Maybe not ease all the time, but ease will come easier. And you will see the plan of God unfold. Now, I've gone through many hard times. I've always thought I wanted more out of life. I wanted to do many things in my life. But God has led me to this time and place, and what I have is a great thing. Now, do I think I'll have more? Maybe, maybe not. Is more necessarily a better thing? Maybe God knows what I need. Maybe He doesn't want me to have more. Maybe He does want me to have more. Or maybe He just wants me to have more later. It's all for God to decide. So if you're struggling with some thoughts and feelings about what you want in life, it's because God is working your heart, and He's finding you and in Him, if that makes sense to you. He's trying to lead you to Him through all the struggles. He's trying to guide you to His heart in all the struggles. He wants you to trust Him. And the more you trust Him, the more peace you have. And on that note, guys, I am going to go ahead and sleep real quick. Well, nah, we'll leave that for a later date. Maybe we'll just kind of Yeah, we'll see. We'll show you. I got 57K. Let's see how much money we make with all those units, those 12 units. Maybe I won't leave you with that note. Maybe, like I said, I changed my mind and I'll hang in there for more. Loan is $4,000. That's a lot of loan. Property payment has gone up. It's gone up. And I think we had some bursts, but looky there, we made 60K. 60K doesn't seem like a lot. Now that makes me wonder about something. Let's look at these units. Why is it only at 60K? Oh, it's September. We're making less money. It's not winter, we're not making as much. Oh, that's gonna hurt me a little bit. We're making a little bit less. But we have enough. We might be able to build 2 more greenhouses. But I'm really thinking we're gonna hold off and we're gonna focus on paying off the loan. I think that's a little better of a choice than putting us a little farther in debt and just getting back up to where we're at right now by the end of the year when we can pay off more, and then we'll have a little extra money, and then we can build and we'll get more money from that. And maybe either choice would be good, but I think my second choice, or my first choice to wait, is the better of the choices, and that's what I'm going to go with because that's what I feel is right. So we've got 131. We're going to go ahead and pay off some of this loan just a little bit. Let's pay about, let's see, let's check repairs. Okay, this needs a repair. We're going to repair that. We're going to repair that. I think that's the only stuff that we really need to repair. Maybe this too. Yeah, maybe our harvester too. I could really wait, but I think I'm going to repair it. So we got a little bit to do today, guys. So let's keep working. Let's keep working. All right, so work is good. Be happy you have work. Be very happy you have work. I'm telling you, you will be happy. We're going to drop that below. Got a little bit less. That's going to trim the cost. Now, next, we're going to plant. Let's get planting. We're going to take this tractor. We're going to go ahead and drop this. And we're going to get our planter. Now, I would like to plant after I actually... Oh, look at that. It's growing. That's growing. I love it. I love seeing that. Now, I don't know why, but I'm going to drive around this. I don't want to drive through the field. I don't want to take the shortcut. I want to drive around this. So maybe I might start turning crop destruction on. Maybe I'm ready for that. Now that would have been a mistake, but crop destruction gives a little more added work, but it does put a reality check in there, which is actually good. Sometimes a reality check is good. So I have a feeling, well, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to keep it to myself, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Reality check for someone close to me. I think that's going to happen for them, and they're going to realize something. But it may be too late, but that's for God to say. Yep. Sometimes those moments come in life. And sometimes that reality check is after something's already occurred and it's too late to fix it, but nonetheless they learn from it. And I think that's going to happen in my life with someone. Maybe today, actually. Oh, kind of makes me sad, but it is what it is. Makes me sad for them, and a little sad for me. But anyways, guys, let's get back to this. Alright, so we're going to repair this unit, and then we're going to plant. Let's get this situated. Let's do Y. We're going to look for wheat. Maybe we'll both get a reality check about our lives. Or maybe we'll realize something. That there's something that is good to be said. Just maybe. We'll see. We'll see what the Lord does. I wonder. I'm kind of feeling that. I don't know. I've been wrong about things before, but I've been right too. I feel like I could be right about this. If it is, it could mean hope for more things in the future for I am this person. So we'll see. Maybe still be friends. Maybe I hate to put all my stuff out on the internet, but I just like to share with people. Pray for me, guys. Alright. Ooh, that's hard when someone loses their husband. I heard about that the other day about someone. Ooh, 9,000 for the repaint. We'll do it. Looky there. We're gonna keep this equipment until we can no longer afford to use it, or it becomes too costly to repair. And I don't know if they have that in here, but actually the repair is quite useful. And if you take care of equipment, there's always a way to repair equipment, really, if you find the right people. I mean, look at some of the people that use tractors from way back when. I mean, if you have the knowledge, you can keep something going for a long time, especially if it's well built. We tend to build things pretty well in America, I think. And I think some things are built around the world well. Certain places maybe not. But, particularly, I think there's a lot of things made in China that just are so easily broken and become useless. Maybe to an extent, yeah. It just seems like it's a money grab, but I'm not a fan of buying stuff from China. I'm really not, guys. And I'd like to get away from that as a country again. I'd like to start buying USA made again. And I pray to God and I hope we get there, and I think we just might. I want to have good old stuff in the USA again. The good quality stuff. The shit, pardon my language, the stuff that lasts for years and years and years, even though it costs a lot. You make that investment and you have that quality of life from that investment, and you save money in the long run. I think it's all a money grab to make things the other way, but maybe not. You know what? I would be hard pressed to say if we made higher quality stuff and made stuff so it doesn't break down as much. I'd really say we might be able to make more money. I wouldn't be hard pressed to say. And that's just talking. It's just talking, but I think it's true. I really honestly think it's true. You make something that ain't gonna break down, and you put it at a very quality price for that product, someone's gonna save to buy that, and they're gonna have a lifelong use out of it. That makes more money for the company, less waste for the world, and it makes the world a better place. Alright guys, let's get back to this. Let's go ahead and plant this wheat. We're all ready to go. We're gonna let this go. Now let me see, food's good. Next thing on the docket, we're gonna get the big unit. This is ready. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. We're gonna drop this off. We gotta make a trip, guys. We've gotta get our corn header, because we're about to get all our corn. Ooh, this is It's getting good. Ooh, I might have to get off. This is getting good, guys. Yeah, I might have to get something to eat. I might have to make it continuous. What are we at for time? Hour and 32, guys. We're gonna get this corn header. I'm gonna go ahead and get this corn going. And I might just mute it, put it on autopilot. And if you guys want to watch, listen to everything, and just look at it, I'll leave it up. I think I'll leave up the video. I think I'll let you guys just kind of watch, so you have a little bit of entertainment. And I think I'm gonna cook me something or eat something, and then we'll be right back at it. I got it all moving, and we're putting in work, guys. Putting in work. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, I got 85K for the day. Oh man, that repair put me back a little bit. We're okay. I don't think I'm going to spend anything else for today. And I don't think I'm going to. No, I'm not going to. We're going to take this one step at a time, guys. That's how you can do it. One step at a time. Wise words from my mother. One step at a time, guys. That's all you need. One foot right in front of the other. And you'll get there. You'll get there. Praise God for that. Listen to your mother's wisdom. She knows. She knows. road today. We're gonna take the easy road today. Just a little shortcut, a little easy mode. Sometimes you need easy mode. Like yesterday at work, it wasn't too difficult, few problems. It was a little bit of relaxing moment for most of us. Maybe hard at the same time. Sometimes, hey, that brings me to a song. You don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. That is the truth. Alright guys, this corn should be ready. Let's double check, just to make sure. Isn't it September? It's still growing? What the hell? Let me look at that. Corn. Where's corn? One more month. Oh, I'm a little early. But we're prepped. So let's be thankful we're prepped. Okay, one more month. I should have known that by the green color. It's not like brown. Corn well, maybe like a yellowish brownish, a yellowish color, a dried out look. It's still green. It's still growing. All right, so that is planting seed. So that brings us to our next task. Like I said, everything happens for a reason, guys. Alright. We're going to go ahead and get the rolling done. So, I'm going to let this plant a while. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to let you guys watch this plant. I'm just going to kind of put it right here so you can just kind of watch from my vantage point and watch it plant. Hopefully you're entertained. If you're not, that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and mute this, and I will be back. guys. So I left this a while. I had to do some chores and stuff and had to get some stuff done. So we're going to get this going on the roller. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut off the video after that. I get this roller going. I've got some stuff to do. And I'll see you guys on the flip. So, let's see. Can I get this going? Okay, guys. Thank you and God bless. Have a